Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Mr. Sim Gamer here on Lost World. So the last time I recorded on here, I actually did focus on doing a voiceover, but this time I thought I'm just going to jump in and we're going to enjoy playing together. Okay, so as you know, we have very small equipment. And not much going for us. So, you know me, I love a start from scratch, but this really is a start from scratch. So this particular field, oh my goodness, I forgot how slow everything was. It's fine when you guys get to watch at like ×4 speed or something when in a time lapse, but 5 miles an hour cutting grass is sometimes not as riveting as you would have hoped it to be. And at the moment I do only have the one tractor, so it's not like I could put a worker on this and go and pick up grass. So yeah, fun. Anyway guys, so the last time we were here we were pretty much doing exactly the same. I am just trying to think whether there is a tractor that I could buy. I'm just gonna pop a worker on. Oh, of course, worker doesn't work on this, so I do have to do it all. I forgot about that part as well. These early stages, guys, these early stages. It's all about the passion at this point. So who is excited for Farming Simulator 25? I'm very excited. Very excited. And I know I haven't done any reaction videos or anything, because the big boys are so much better at the reaction videos than I am for Farming Simulator, because they've played other versions of the game, whereas I have not. This is I've only ever played Farming Simulator 22, and I started playing in March 2022. So I thought I'm gonna leave that skill to other people. You know, these guys have been doing it a lot longer than I have, and my, are they skilled at it? I watch their videos and I just think you dudes are insanely good at what you do. They're so good. We are I have to say, we are so lucky. I get messages from some of the modders. I got a message from Pharmacop last week, I think it was, because we're talking about Llama 2025 here in the UK in Birmingham. Last year I was a guest, and this year they've asked if I want to be a little bit more involved, which is super exciting, as that is an honor just to be included in a conversation stream with Mr. Sealy P, Virtual Farmer, Pharmacop, and of course Farmer Sim, Mr. Oh my god, my brain is dead. Farm Sim guy and DJ Goham. Farmer Sim will be there for sure. Last year, that was where me and him met for the first time. And don't you worry, guys, me and Farmer Sim are planning on doing more videos together. It is coming. It is coming, I promise you. As you all know, life, we all live this rat race. And sometimes I find it quite hard to balance, I think. There's some people that just seem to have it completely together. They breeze through life and like effortless. I seem to be one of those people that I'm like a headless chicken. I used to have it way more together when I was younger. And I thought it was supposed to be the other way around. I thought you're supposed to get better with age, like get better at life. I'm certainly not getting better at life. In fact, I think it's the opposite. I think life is like, you're not very good at this, Mr. Sim Gamer. You're not that good at life. But I'm loving life, so I'm trying to embrace the chaos. Something very exciting did happen this weekend. So if you watch my last episode on Plangy, I can never pronounce that one, the French map, the beautiful French map, I gave you a little bit of an update of what was going on in my life. Some travel and things like that. And then because of the chaos, was it last year or this year? No, it was this year. It was just after Llama. I decided to split my channel. So one channel just Farming Simulator only, and then another channel for all my other simulator games, because I'm a huge simulator gaming fan. I don't just play Farming Simulator, even though it is my favorite out of all simulator games and the one I've clocked the most time on. I've just, because my life is chaos, the algorithm has so YouTube likes people to be really consistent on the days they publish and regularity, and having two channels, I think mentally was freaking me out. I just had too much going on, and I feel very lucky. I've got a relationship with the PR and support marketing agency for Aerosoft. So I get access to the majority of their games ahead of time, including Heavy Cargo and Global Farmer, even though I haven't released a video on them yet, and now they're out. I've had the key for a while. I just haven't had time because I was away, and then as soon as I got home, I got sick. So, more of the story is I'm going to pull my content all into one again, just so that YouTube, I can keep up. If I can do 3-4 videos a week and be consistent, YouTube will start liking me again and start showing my videos and recommending my videos and showing it in your feed. Because, yeah, I've become a little bit hidden, and when your videos aren't being viewed and you're putting a lot of work into them, it feels a little bit defeatist. And then I need to like snap out of there and remind myself I actually do this because I enjoy it. It's not necessarily about the views, but the views just for when you're on YouTube, that's what you're looking for. I play games anyway, regardless of if I was on YouTube or not. So, yes, that's the sort of update from my channel anyway. Now, the other exciting thing is my parents got a puppy. Now, as a child, I was desperate for a puppy, like desperate. And they never got one. But my family, I'm just going to open a drink. Apologies if you can hear that. I had a really lovely childhood, and I think I've spoken to you about this before. We had I was lucky enough that my mum was a stay-at-home mum, and my dad always had a stable job, and we're like typical middle Britain. No, never always had food on plate, always had that one special holiday a year. And at the time, I didn't actually fly until I was 18, but we never went without, and I have the most loving parents. So now I know the cost of a dog and having a dog and the commitment. Of course, I completely understand having 2 kids and all of that. Nah, too much. But now that I've got my 2 dogs, my mum and dad are like, actually, I think we want a dog. So last week, they messaged me and they said, because they are, so my mum, it will be, they're both in their 60s. They're both in their 60s, is what I'll say. My dad is younger than my mum. So my dad is still working. He's close to retirement age. And they're both still fit and healthy. So they started, I found some dogs on a, and they want a similar breed to mine. I've got a Cavapoo and a Cavachon. So they're both hyperallergenic, lazy, and then super active. Like, they've got an on and off switch. They're just wonderful babies. And they wanted something similar. So there's lots of rescue companies here in the UK, and we went to some of the smaller ones which take dogs from breeders. Maybe they've got a hernia so nobody wants them, maybe they were the run to the litter, maybe they have been taken, purchased and then brought back because they didn't get on with the other family pets like cats and things. So my mum and dad were applying and they just wasn't successful, and we think it's possibly down to their age. We don't know. They never said. And I mean, I can't imagine that being the case, or they were just, these types of breeds are popular. So there's every possibility that they were just having so many applications and it just so happens they just weren't successful. But they're kind of like, they're eager. They didn't want to end up changing their mind. They wanted to crack on and get a puppy. So both of mine I purchased from breeders. So my mum and dad asked me, whoopsie, sorry. Come on, I want to detach. Hold. Detach. There we go. Both of my girls I got from breeders, and so they come to me last Thursday and said, you help us look for a puppy. And they fell in love with a particular puppy which was at the rescue centre. It was a Pouchon. So that is a poodle mixed with a Bichon Frise. And they absolutely fell in love with this little puppy. Her name was Jane, and she was just, honestly, even I wanted to scoop her up. And she's just delicious. Oh, did I buy a rower? Apologies, that's my, I don't remember what I have. No, not yet. I'll just have to do it like this then. So yes, absolutely gorgeous this little puppy was. So they said we would really like one. We would really like a Pouchon. So Thursday afternoon I was searching, and I found this incredible breeder. After lots and lots, honestly, it took quite a few hours. And then we called him up the following day, and he had one girl left due to some really bad time wasters. this girl was already 10 weeks old. She had a Casey registered mum and dad, a Bichon Frise, and Toy Poodle was the mum, Sandra. And my goodness, she's perfect in every single way. So on Saturday morning, we went to go pick her up. Her name is Lottie. And we are all completely and utterly besotted with her. The only issue at the moment is my girls are incredibly jealous of her. Yeah, I did have a bad feeling that that was going to happen. The one that shocked me the most was my little Roxy. So she's my second dog, Cavapoo, and she is obsessed with every dog that she's ever come across. And doesn't have a bad bone in her body, like none. We've figured out that she's so attached to me, and she ended up like growling and sort of snapping at her, and I was so shocked and taken back, because I honestly thought she would love her instantly, but it didn't turn out that way. And Luna she's a difficult character anyway, Luna. Loving, I adore her, but she is difficult. I'm just going to see if I've got any. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm gonna buy this, I think. Let's take this back. So we're gonna have to go easy breezy, go a little bit slower with this situation. I really thought that Roxy would be in love with her and wanting to play with her instantly, because she's like that with every single dog. But yeah, jealousy. And I didn't actually know or think that she would be jealous. So I clearly introduced them slightly wrong. Completely my fault. I feel really annoyed with myself, to be honest. But it's only been 2 visits, so I'm not gonna like stress about it. Okay. Just want to have a quick look. Yeah, this needs rolling. We don't have a roller. I can't afford a roller as well. It's a windrow. Oh my goodness, guys. Lottie is such a beautiful girl. Such a beautiful girl. Okay, which way? Oh, there. So I don't really know how much we're going to get done, because I normally... Oopsie, come on. I normally record this and it takes me a good few hours. And then you guys can just watch it a bit faster. But you know what these starting from scratches are like. It's always... Oh, gosh. Oh, there's loads of stumps everywhere. Starting from scratch is always a little bit more challenging in the early stages. A lot less fun to watch, but hopefully my chat makes it a little bit more interesting. Right, let's do this. Ooh. .4 miles an hour. We are going up a slight hill. Can't really see what I'm doing. I need to get rid of some of these other trees, really. Okay, I'm just going to go start afresh and just go up and down. Well, you would need to wear a face mask in the old days, wouldn't you, with all this going on? So not much else has been going on in my life. Bit of work. I'm trying to record videos in the morning before I start work. So the day doesn't catch up with me, and I then haven't done anything. What about there? Need to get closer than that. Doing a very good job here, am I, guys? Okay, it's not that bad. That's a bit better. I just gotta get as close to the pile as possible. I haven't used this windrow in a long time. Alright, dudes, I'll bring you back in once I've got a little bit further along. It's getting very late. I can barely see what I'm doing. And as you can see, I've only done, what, 4 total rows? So the sun is going down really fast here. And this is all the lights I have. The reason I wanted to carry on was I didn't want another growth stage. That'd be harder to see where the grass is. But I don't know. I don't really know what to do. It's getting harder and harder to see. I'm hoping maybe that the light changes a little bit and it gets easier. I mean, I've just got to hope I'm doing an okay job at this point. But look at that sky. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, I completely lost daylight. I couldn't do it anymore. So I have now just got to tackle with the growth underneath, but it's actually not that bad. I can still see where I'm going, which is super duper cool. So yeah, I'll keep going, guys. I'll keep going. Woohoo! Okay, we're done. Also, sorghum's ready. So busy, busy, busy. It probably makes more sense for me to get the sorghum up. That's the most important thing. But I did just want to go down one of these lines to see how much there is. This is a whoopsie. Let's start here. This is a pretty good haul. And then I really need to leave this alone to see it, to get it to grow back to its full potential. This took like 3 in-game days, months, because I've got it on month. I may have to change that. So then I've got a couple of days to do things whilst I've got such small machinery. I just can't mow this in one day. Although I do have it on times 10 as well, so that could be having an effect. So there's a few factors, But I just want to get an idea of what we might get off of this field. If I could get 5,000 litres for each row, that would be amazing. That really would be insane. Because we'll put that in the fermenter, turn it into silage, and then that's just money. That's just money right there for us. Take a little picture. Love it. Pull this back up, see where we're up to. We should finish on 10,000 litres. Close to. Yeah, 10,000. Brilliant. Yes. It's exactly the sort of stuff we need. Woohoo! Okay, it's still 9 in the morning, so I may as well just crack on with this. I do have a bit of time. I'm just worrying for no reason, really, aren't I, guys? Oh. Let's go, let's go, let's go. This is probably going to be enough now, even though it's going to be 80% full. I can feel the tractor is struggling. So let's go and drop this off. Excellent. I haven't turned this on yet. We'll put it all in, then turn it on. Just left. Right there. Okay. All right. Go back and get the rest. All right, guys, we have another 17,900 litres. I've already put a load more in, so we're going to get the final count of what we've got. All right, let's get this bad boy in. This is going to be good. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this episode here and we'll cut the sorghum in the next episode. It's already 11:38 in game. So I think what I'm going to do now is already change this to 2 day. I'm okay with the times 10, but I need 2 days. That is, like, I think critical for this. Okay, so how much more have we got in here? Oh, that's it. So 53,442 litres. That's good. Excellent. All right, let's let that do its thing. It's actually going super fast, which is awesome. Let's get that filling in and get it sold. So we have £26 in the coffers. Just stop it there. Hey, look at that map. Oh, yes, 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 yes. This is what we needed. We needed big money moves. What can we end up on? That is the question. What are we going to end up with? This is coming out slowly. This is... We've still got 2,000 litres. Oh. Of course, we are getting impacted by the environmental score penalty. We just can't afford the scanner right now. Okay, so we can turn this off now. There's still 13,000 in here. Ooh. So my best guess is we're going to end up with maybe 13,000. Take another picture. That's an exciting one. Okay, we're already at 10,600. Another 5,500. 170 in the penalty. Sorry, it's a very wobbly reverse. So that should be it. All right, let's empty her out and see what we end up with. Drum roll, please. Not a bad day's work. Okay, so we are going to go over my 13,000 estimate. Wow, okay. I am happy with that, guys. We've ended up with 14,313. We would have had an extra £300-400 if it wasn't for the environmental score, and we only had 26 in the bank. So that field is a good little money earner for such a small operation. I'm going to turn the engine off now. I hope you've enjoyed this episode as much as I have created it, and you know what to do. If you have enjoyed it, you need to hit that like button for me, please, guys. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this on Farming Simulator 22. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.